Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. This is Series 11, Episode number 14. I'm JC Proton. We are picking up at the about halfway through turn 35. We're playing a standard faction of the Cravers on endless difficulty in a fast speed game. So we're going to be doing some hero juggling around in this episode and a little bit of ship fleet juggling stuff. So what we've got a decision to make here between these heroes. And while there is an interest here in having a militarist Horatio potentially Senate leader because they generate extra deposit value on luxury resource deposits, you know, that is tempting because that would be empire-wide boost in luxury resources. And the hero bonus is increased by 50% times 1.5 synerger skill effects. So the 33% increase, I think, becomes about a 50% increase. So that is tempting. However, I think that this guy is a concrete endless, basically. So he has very fast movement. He has accelerated 50% bonus on free movement speed, and then he's also a seeker, so I can put points into that. So he'll be really, really fast. The irony is not lost on me that the Cravers were created by the virtual endless as a doomsday weapon to wage war and destroy the concrete endless, and here I am hiring a concrete endless hero. Yeah, I think it's interesting. And if we win the quest, we may get a virtual endless as well. So we'll have one of each. Probably don't get those two in the same room together, right? So anyway, I'm going to decide to take this hero. So I'm going to do some juggling around. Here at Husk, I'm actually going to do the level 3 modernization here. Probably next turn or the turn after. We're going to build this gamma analysis platform. I did a slight tweak to the DWAC, Death Without a Corpse ship. What I decided to do is go with, instead of 2 Hyperion engines, I'm going to go 1 Hyperion engine and 1 that is just a regular speed 3 engine. That gives them 11 movement speed total. That'll be pretty good, and then eventually I could swap that out for another probe later on at a future point in time, potentially. Right? There's a potential conversion to like a normal type scout. So I'm going to do that, and there's this quest where I get to choose either save the core or save the inhabitants. The inhabitants, you need to make more industry and food, and to save the core you need industry and science. Well, since I'm about to finish this gamma analysis platform, and that will increase my science by 2 per population, and I have 18 population here, that'll be 36, and to complete the quest I only need 26, 180, and I'm at 154. So I think if my math is right, that's 26. But even if it was 36, it would still be accomplished. So I'm going to choose to save the core. Either way, you get a random technology. So I'm going to choose to save the core. And honestly, the Cravers would be saving the core, not the population anyway, right? They're not concerned about saving some population. That would just be more population to consume if there were population that were consumable. So anyway, that's what is going on there, and so I'm going to build that and one of those fast scouts. Eventually, that scout will head up this way to Rigel, but for now, I'm going to do some shuffling around. So we're going to take this hero off the fleet. And we're actually just going to reassign this hero to the academy and then have him start a new fleet at Husk. Okay, this guy will create a fleet at AA Husk. Okay, so he's going to be chilling there at Husk. Let me see if he needs to do any upgrades. that all looks pretty good. You know what I could do? I could throw a missile on that instead of one of the beams. Just for fun, to mix it up a little bit, and then leave the other 2 beams on there. And then he still has an armor and a shield. Yeah, 1 armor, 1 shield is good. Okay, and he's going to just hang out there. Okay, this fleet here, I'm going to have head over to AC. AC is building a guard ship. And then this fast intruder, I'm going to have it head over towards Pilgrims. And my new hero, I'm going to put on this fleet at Pilgrims. And this is going to be the pretty fast hero. Let's see. So as it is now for that fleet, ultimately the plan is to come over here and attack at the Cephaloros. So, but we'll probably go to Timos. We may go directly to Timos first. And let's check on doing some upgrades to that hero. Fastest engine possible, fastest fleet acceleration module possible, largest number of probe stock possible, I think. Could also go for just faster reloading probes. That's also a good choice. I think I'll do that one. And then attack modules, we're going to go with a beam and a missile and a gun. And we'll go with 1 armor and 1 shield. And that's a fully decked out ship. Alright, he has 2 skill points available. Let's go for speed. Times 2 free movement speed on fleet, and then he also has times 1.5, so he's, I'm guessing, times 2.5 free movement speed. So now, this fleet is, even though it's only speed 6, how fast can it get here? Ooh, that's pretty good. 4 turns. Alright, how long till this guy gets here? 2 turns? Okay, 2 turns for him, for the intruder to get to Pilgrims. Pilgrims is building another lobber. You remember lobbers from the game Gauntlet? That's what I'm thinking. Little guys that throw long distance. Throwing missiles. Alright, so that's the plan. We still have feeding pits rolling for another 4 turns here. So we'll have Pilgrims building. Let's see, we're feeding the 4 colonies out of Pilgrims. So yeah, all good. And you know, I mean, at the end of 4 turns, if we still have populations left here, then sure, we'll go ahead and do another chain gang or something before we abandon the system, probably. So far, we still don't see anything that indicates it's got any kind of redeeming resources. Okay, this ship here, we'll head on up to Dill. We've got one here at Gissel. Subterranean 1 on a Terran. Alright, Hyperion, you're welcome. Unfallen. Alright, and now we can move 5 probes left. And he can just barely make it there by the end of next turn. If I were to send probes out, we've kind of already seen it. I'll go ahead and just fly. We'll get over here to Statorus. So we're going to get our ships, our scouts over here to Statorus and Dill, and we'll explore, and then we'll probably be ready to send out another spray of probes here pretty soon. And we've got an Overwatch down here at AB. I'm thinking I'll probably move the Overwatch ships to Paradalis. I've got one going there, and then I've got another one here. And I think what I'll do is from Paradalis, I'll send one over to Hat P13, and the other one will fly maybe direct over here to the Iris or the QR, something like that, where they're off lane and they're unstoppable, and they'll just be kind of like a source of intelligence. I'm going to get recon. Approvals are still pretty good. Got a little bit of an issue going on here at AC. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that better. The approval's a lot better. We're still getting the guard out in one turn, and then predictive logistics completed the following turn. And then after that, we've got AI labor coming out. So AC is going to be a highly productive system. What I've decided to do is wait, since I can really only afford to do one level 3 upgrade, and there's already hot planet here. I don't know. I just feel like I want to do it on AA. I want AA to be the first system that I do that upgrade. So that's just a decision I decided to make. So let's go ahead and advance the turn and take a peek and see if we're going to win the quest, right? Invisible Chains, we have 2 out of 3, and we almost were able to finish it this turn, but not quite. So we'll see. Hopefully we beat everybody else to the completion of the 3rd gamma analysis platform. So let's find out. If we win, then we get another fast hero. So that's going to give me 2 fast heroes, right? And 2 not so fast heroes that I'll be using as fleet commanders. So I'm thinking if I get the other fast hero, I'll have one over here on the west side of my empire, and I'll be able to have one on the east side of my empire, and then the 2 slower heroes will eventually be guarding at the 2 choke points. So we'll have 4 battle fleets, 2 on offense, 2 on defense. I think is my plan. And I brought the level 9 hero back here for the quest, and he's gonna fly over here to the Infinite Factory and do this exploration is my plan. All right, let's find out the moment of truth as to whether or not we get the virtual endless hero. The suspense is killing me. Almost. And we have 50% of the... Really? It doesn't feel like 50%, does it? Well, I guess it's 50%. I guess maybe it is. Here we go. Competitive quest complete, Invisible Chains. Okay, somebody completed it. Did I get credit for it, or did somebody else somehow tie and beat me to it? The platforms have been built. Yep, there he is, a virtual endless seeker. I got him. I think I got him. Right, here we go. Yes. Glorious. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Your actions will only make the war more painful.
Yep, no doubt. Yeah, get used to that, SoFuns. There's going to be a lot more of that where it came from. Okay, let's take a look at this guy, man. See how he stacks up against the other one. Okay, so he has extra movement speed, right? And he's going to have these two. And I'll give him, let's see, what else do we have? Movement on fleet. Movement on fleet. Movement, movement. He is ridiculously fast. Oof, okay, upkeep. Shield capacity on fleet. Damage on fleet. Experience per turn and vision range. Shield penetration on fleet. Damage on fleet. Wow, that's really strong. So I'll probably go with something like that. So this guy's going to have 6 extra movement and ×2 free movement on fleet. Plus his ability there. So pretty strong. Pretty darn strong. Okay, great. So I'll be able to use, I'll be able to use one of them out here to the east and one of them out here to the west. What I might do, see, upgrade the lobber, pull him out. I think I'll play around with it off camera. What I might end up doing, I may try to figure out a way of getting these ships over here as fast as possible. Not exactly sure. What I'm probably going to do here, Husk is going to launch that. And I'm planning on being a rebel on this quest. I looked ahead. Yeah, I'm probably going to move this way to the Infinite Factory, and then next turn we'll explore the Curiosity and then probably fly out. We'll see. Let's take a quick peek. We got the improved uniform shielding. We got basic flotilla shield. We got the battle tactics set improvement, so we're going to be able to put in repair and recover as a battle tactic. We built a guard here at AC. So the plan will be to have him join up with this fleet. And we'll probably have that fleet come over here to Justicum. I forgot to move my fleet. I meant to move the Lost Horatio. So his destiny is probably to go diving in this system here and do his 3 probe explorations. There's a pirate base there, so that's not going to be too good for him. And Neron is established. Cravers are growing. So, pilgrims. We grow a population and then it shrinks, because as soon as we grow the population, then we can start feeding the outposts, and then the population shrinks. So Zane is ready. Catria is being fed, and we've got food ship on the way. Osulo is about to get a food ship. He's almost done. Akamar, 4 turns away, but he has a food ship inbound. And there's a food ship heading to Osulo. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks everybody for watching.